This is our second video of 10 questions with someone who is like just related to quarter midgets. Today we have Ben Mcfarland. So I'm just gonna ask him 10 questions and just go. So how did you get involved with the Nascar Youth Series?
So I actually ran the national tour in the NASCAR Youth Series, or in the USAC .25 series back when I was younger, and then we slowly ran nationals, and then I kind of got involved once I aged out, and then kind of have been with USAC and NASCAR Youth Series ever since.
Okay. What is your favorite NASCAR track to travel to and why?
My favorite track is Talladega. I like the high banks, I like the big track, and it's always a great time going to Talladega, and it's very close to my house.
Nice. What's your favorite part of being the director of the series?
I like getting to travel around. It's really fun going to, like you said, all the NASCAR tracks, all the clubs. So I like the traveling and getting to meet all the new people at the tracks.
Yeah. What future plans do you have for the series?
There's a lot of cool stuff that we're doing. So the Petty Edge Performance competition with junior sprint drivers and getting a micro ride out in Tulsa is a really exciting one that we have coming up. The Fab Four with competition with female drivers is a really cool one. So a lot of cool stuff coming for this year that's already in place, and then a lot of stuff that we're excited about for working on for next year.
Do you prefer watching asphalt or dirt?
That's a tough one. I get asked that all the time. I grew up pavement racing, but I actually worked my first dirt event, or went to my first dirt track, quarter midget track, while I was race directing. And I tell you what, dirt is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to watch. You throw it in there, get it sideways. So I'm mixed between the both of them. Pavement has a place for me because I grew up racing it, but I raced micros after I got done with pavement, and they were a blast. So I'm kind of partly in the middle.
Okay. Who's your favorite professional driver?
I'm a big Kyle Larson fan. I in Team Chevy, and so I like Hendrick Motorsports, and so I enjoy watching the 5 car on Sundays.
Okay. What's your favorite class to watch?
My favorite class to watch? That's a hard one. I'm going to say Light 160 is my favorite class. It's some great drivers, some great speed, and some great competition in there.
Yeah. What series should a driver go to after quarter midgets if they want to drive in NASCAR?
In NASCAR? I would say our USAC Midget Silver Crown Sprint Car Series is a great one to go to. The Midgets put on a great show, and there's a lot of Keith Kunz Motorsports fields a lot of cars in there, and has the relationship with Toyota. And then there's a lot of different series, but our USAC Midget Series is top notch.
Okay. What quarter midget track is the most difficult in your opinion?
The most difficult quarter midget track? I would say, I don't know, that's a hard one. North Carolina is a difficult track in it because if you get the car right, it's a perfect circle. But if you don't get the car right and you don't get that perfect circle, it's a difficult one. Huntsville, Alabama is also, it has actually a bump in one turn and not a bump in the other turn. So you kind of have to hold on for dear life and get the car rolling. But other than that, there's high banks of Mini Indy and Kalamazoo that are both pretty difficult. And so we've got some difficult ones and we've got some easier ones, but I would say between those couple, they're the more difficult ones in my mind that I've been to.
Okay. And then our last question. Okay. Is there anything in our sport you'd like to change?
Well, we're working on some stuff. The we're working on a bunch of stuff. Like I said, the petty performance is an exciting thing that that we wanted to change with getting drivers more involved with going to the next level. We're partnering with a couple teams from the USAC Midget Series, and so there's a couple things that we're changing in that aspect to get drivers recognized more for the next level, and going to the Midget Series or going to Tulsa or anything like that. So things like that, and we're looking forward to those changes.
Yeah. So that was 10 questions. Again, Ben Mcfarland.
Thanks for having me.
Yep, it was a blast.